Minnesota Vikings have lost their first big free agent piece this entire offseason, losing defensive end Stephen Weatherly to the Carolina Panthers. Weatherly inked up a 2-year, $12.5 million deal with Matt Rule and the new regime there in Carolina, and I think it's a great deal. Frankly, we did think that Stephen Weatherly deserved to be a starter somewhere in this league, and he's getting commensurate money. I think this deal, six and a quarter per, is a little bit lower than we actually expected. I actually thought that the market out there for him would be about 7, perhaps even 8. But I think is a great opportunity with him in Carolina as they rebuild, retool. I mean, you look at Carolina's roster right now. Their only other defensive end right now of note is K'Wan Short. I mean, yeah, they got Brian Burns coming off the edge, except he's more of a 4-3 outside linebacker. But yeah, I think Weatherly just saw this as a great opportunity because even here with the Vikings, because of Daniil Hunter, because of Afadio Denebo, I don't think that there was necessarily a guarantee that Weatherly would start if he remained here. Because I think that Afadi just having a monster season like he did last year, it really precluded Weatherly just being handed a starting role. Now, I think he's got a much better chance at Carolina, and the 2-year deal is set up as a bit of a prove-it deal where he becomes a full-time starter, and if he proves that he's worth big-time money, boom. It's kind of what happened with Shaq Barrett in Tampa this year, where Shaq Barrett kind of bounced around, signed a 1-year deal with Tampa, and then boom, kaboom, 1 year, and he proved that he was the man there, and I think Weatherly could do that in Carolina. Also, I think this indicates that the Vikings could be in on Everson Griffen. Like maybe Weatherly saw the writing on the wall that they were leaning more towards bringing back the veteran for one more round. They're like, okay, bounce deuces. So the Vikings right now, after the signing of Colquitt and tendering Wilson, and then also franchise tagging Anthony Harris, the Vikings only have about $7.5 million in cap space, roughly. So they'll have to do a couple more magic things, maybe a contract restructure here or there, and potentially make some room for Everson Griffen. But I'm happy. I'm happy for Weatherly. I think he's going to have ample opportunity to do some big things there in Carolina. It is a little bit closer to home for him, but I mean, the fact that the Vikings got that much value out of a 7th-round pick, I mean, it's really great. He came in, was a practice squad guy, was bumped up to the active roster. Remember his rookie year because the Patriots tried to poach him, and he was like, nah. Then became a rotational defensive end, was also instrumental. He started in place of Everson when Everson missed a couple games in 2018, and then he just proved that he was this humble team-first, do-it-all guy. Either defensive end spot, he'd even rush from the inside when the Vikings couldn't get a consistent third-down pass rush from the interior. And he was a great team player, and sorry to see him go, but that's the business. And once you got players on these massive, big-time deals, sometimes there isn't enough money for everyone. That includes, like some of the fringe roster guys. So Steve Weatherly off to Carolina. Sorry to see him go. Glad to see him get paid, but going to be rolling with the Fadi. Perhaps Everson Griffen will be back. But your thoughts, Steve Weatherly inking up with the Carolina Panthers. Let us know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, plus some of the Venmo. Plus give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.